You know, my voice sounds a little different. No, I'm not a robot. It's just a gift from the universe. I'll give you 5 seconds to get used to it. Let's begin. One day you will notice. She was always smiling, but never genuinely. You knew this. You knew it from the very beginning. You just didn't want to accept it. You never fully believed her, because some people smile at you while belittling you at the same time. This video will be disturbing, because I'm going to tell you something. Most people don't notice this, or they don't want to notice. Some people harbor a grudge against you, quietly, smiling, while sitting at the same table as you. You don't understand anything, because grudge doesn't shout. Grudge whispers. So how does someone who harbors a grudge against you behave? Do you think you've ever noticed? Or did you notice but ignored it? At the end of this video, I will ask a question. You already know the answer. You just don't want to hear it. Now let's slow down, because this is not a subject to be told quickly. A grudge doesn't form in an instant. A grudge accumulates over time. It starts with a small jealousy, then grows with a comment, then feeds on a silence. And you don't notice it, because that person is still smiling at you. Have you ever thought about this? Some people belittle you even while praising you. Oh, it turned out so beautiful. I didn't expect it from you. Is this a compliment or a hidden knife? Someone once told me your outfit is very beautiful. It didn't suit you at all. Your car is too luxurious for you. No one openly shows their inferiority complex with things like this. For now, just keep this in mind. Now I'm going to tell you 3 claims. You won't like any of them. 1. The person who harbors a grudge against you never openly criticizes you. 2. Even the person who praises you the most could be the one who envies you the most. 3. You already knew all of this. You just didn't want to accept it. So why do people hide their grudges? Why don't they say it directly? The answer to this question will follow you until you finish this video shortly. For now, just feel it. Now imagine a scene. Last week, a group chat. You shared some news. Good news. Everyone wrote congratulations, except one person. That person just put an emoji, a small emoji. You thought about it that night. Could there be a problem? Then you said to yourself, you're overthinking, as if you weren't thinking. You sensed it. Only 3 people congratulated me on my birthday. I thought the problem was with me, but I was already inwardly sure they wouldn't congratulate me. The body understands before words. You had understood too. You just didn't want to believe it. Okay, now let me answer the first question. Someone who harbors a grudge against you often belittles you accidentally. It looks like a joke. It looks like a comment, but it repeats. Everything that repeats is not a coincidence. But this leaves you with a new question. So why do you ignore this? Why do you knowingly close your eyes? I'm going to say it, and you may be uncomfortable. Sometimes you protect the person who harbors a grudge against you because you are afraid of losing them, because you are afraid of conflict, because you say, maybe I'm misunderstanding. This is not your fault. It's your habit. This habit brings you to the same place over and over again. If you open the window every night when you're cold, you get sick. Think of it like this. Now I will explain why this happens. Reason 1. Silent comparison. Some people constantly compare you to themselves, quietly, without you noticing. When they hear about your success, their face changes for a moment. Very brief, but it changes. Then they recover immediately. How nice, they say. But that 1 second tells everything. Think, the last time you shared something. Do you remember that brief change in the other person's eyes? This is exactly you, isn't it? You felt this too. Reason 2. Fake support. Some people pretend to support you. At the end of every support, there is a small but. It's great, but isn't it a bit risky? Subscribe to my channel and find more content for yourself. This is not a suggestion. This is a break. For instance, someone once told me, I love you, but you're boring. When you heard that, but, you felt your chest tighten. This is exactly you, isn't it? Reason 3. Silence punishment. Some people stop talking when they feel a grudge. Suddenly they reply late to messages. Suddenly they speak more formally. You notice this, but you say, maybe they're tired. You lie to yourself, because accepting the truth feels like loneliness. This is exactly you, isn't it? This pattern doesn't just happen in friendship. It happens at work. In a meeting, your idea is ignored. Then someone else says the same idea. Everyone applauds them. It happens in family. A sibling goes silent when they hear about your success. It happens in relationships. Your partner measures you even while praising you. You are always compared. It happens in social settings. A group suddenly changes the subject when you enter. It happens in your decisions. You suppress your own desires to get the approval of certain people. It happens in your habits. You shrink yourself so as not to disturb them. Stop. Take a breath. Why am I telling you this? Because you already knew this. Just no one told you this so openly. People who harbor grudges sometimes don't dislike you. They are just not at peace with themselves. You don't have to carry their restlessness, but you carried it. You carried it for years. Their wishes are different from yours. Don't stop. Take a breath. Run towards your goal. I will tell you one last thing. This will be the most disturbing part of the video. Sometimes the person who harbors a grudge against you is the person closest to you, a friend, a sibling, a lover, because a grudge feeds not from afar, but from up close. Someone far away doesn't envy you. Someone close does. An enemy cannot shoot a bullet from afar. Someone you thought was a friend suffocates you with a stray bullet, because your growth reminds them of their smallness. This is hard to hear, but you already knew this. So why do people hide their grudges? Because saying it openly means admitting their own weakness. Saying their envy means saying, you are better than me. Nobody wants to say that. That's why they hide it. They hide it by smiling. Let's go back to the very beginning. That person was smiling, but their eyes weren't smiling. You knew this. You knew it from the very beginning. You were never wrong. You just didn't believe yourself. You were taught to obey, not to believe in yourself. Wrong. Believe in yourself. One question. I won't say the answer. Is there someone in your life who smiles at you, but whose eyes don't smile? You already answered. In the next video, I talked about you. Subscribe to my channel and find more content for yourself.